Alright gang, check this one out, or check these out. I picked these two toy M-16 machine guns manufactured by the Empire Plastic Company or Corporation out of, I want to say, North Carolina. I got these at a yard sale, the same yard sale that I picked up these cars made by FunMate called Go Cars. I've posted a video of previously. Now I paid $10 a piece for these guns. I bought them because in the 70s my brother and I had a few of these off and on, and the ones we had, if memory's correct, were black. And when I first saw these guns, I first saw the bluish color one, and I didn't think it was an original one because of the color blue. And the guy saw me looking at it, and he said, yeah, it was his from the 70s. And judging by his age, I would say he was probably like 77, 78 maybe. The ones I had was in the early 70s. The same gun though. The guns have a lot of detail. When you pull the trigger, they make the rat-a-tat sound, and both work. Here, I'll give you an example. Both of them work. Now, I want a black one. So after I got these, I started looking on eBay, and some of them can go pretty high. So I don't know if I'll obtain a black one or not. I'm content with these two, but if I do come across a black one, I'm going to grab it. So let's check these guns out with a little bit more detail. Alright, you see the Empire logo right there. And let me apologize ahead of time about my shaky hands. There's really nothing I can do about it anymore, and I apologize. Alright, and there's M16. And both guns are from the same mold. So everything you see on this gun is on the green one as well. Alright, now I took the blue one and flipped it over because I'm going to show you some details. And there is a difference between the two guns, and that's on the tips of the barrels. The green gun has no split or cut in it, to where the blue one does. It has, on each side of the barrel has a split, and it's made that way. Alright, so overall they're the same gun except for the colors. This one's molded in a blue, silverish blue color with black accents. Neither gun is cracked, neither gun shows a lot of play wear. I mean, they do show play wear, but for their age I was surprised at the condition they're in. So the sights, starting at the barrel, the sights on both are still intact. I'm going to pause it and zoom in so I can get you some more details. Alright, there's the tip of the barrel, and you see the split in the barrel. That's factory. And then there's the sight, and there's a hand grip, and you see what's molded on top for your fingers. You see the threads assembling the barrel to the gun itself. I'm not a gun person. I love shooting them, but I can't tell you everything about a gun. Like, there's your handle. What is it? This gun has a lot of detail. It says oil here, safety, screw heads. I guess that is simulated for the discharge of the clip once it's empty and the clips are molded in. The hand grip, and there's another simulated screw there. And like I said, that's, both guns have a lot of detail just like that. Now, as I said, I know I had these as a kid. I remember picking them up, and I always had the black ones. And if I recall correctly, and I could be wrong here because, you know, we're talking like 73, 74. These guns, when we got them, were wired or strapped or somehow attached to a flat piece of cardboard. And I don't recall what the cardboard said. I don't recall graphics, but I just recall getting the toy. Now, I'm curious about this one, being that it's the color it is, and the black painted handle, barrel, and stock. Kind of wonder if it's part of a set, like maybe a police set or something like that, or it may just have been the way they painted it. But that's it for these guns. Oh, I gotta figure out another one of these guns. I also had one that around in this area somewhere, I'm going by memory, it had a red plastic insert, and when you pull the trigger it sparked. If you know what that is, tell me. I'm gonna start looking around for that too, because I remember that gun as well. These I had more of, but like I said, the one with the red piece on it that sparked when you pulled the trigger, I like to have one of those back, and I just don't know anything about them. And I only recall just having one of those. But that's it for this, guys. Empire Toys, Empire out of North Carolina, because every time you Google Empire Toys, of course you get primarily Star Wars stuff. But Empire Toys, they made a ton of cool toys that I don't know if people recall. Like, I think they called them either Legends of the West or Heroes of the West. They were highly articulated cowboys, maybe, I don't know, I'm going by memory now, but 4 or 5 inches tall, and they had horses, wagons like a buckboard, one of a salesman wagon where he traveled around each little community and sold goods. And they had like Colonel Custard, Indians. I mean, they had a huge line of these things. Empire Toys Company, when it was in business, and I'm not sure if it's not in business any longer, but they made all kind of stuff. I have 2 vintage riding pedal tractors, one from the 70s, early 70s, in the same mold but from the 80s, and you can tell the difference in the material thickness and all that between the 2 years. The paint on them are different as well, but Empire Toys from Carolina, I think it's North Carolina, they had a lot of good stuff. But here's a great one, the M-16s. That's it, guys. Sorry to ramble about Empire Toys Company. I think it's the Empire Plastic. I'm rambling again, I apologize, but that's kind of my nature. Thank you for watching the video. Man, come on, if you had these, tell me something about them. If you know anything about the one I'm looking for that had the red insert or up in this area, I believe it could have been back here. I just remember having one. Tell me what it was. Thanks for viewing, guys, and have a great day.